Hi everybody, I hope that you and your families are well. We're missing you all loads at school, but hopefully we'll see you in the not too distant future. Looking forward to that. In the meantime, it's my turn to read a story. I've chosen a book for you today that links into the reception topic for next week, which is Under the Sea. The book is called The Unexpected Visitor. Here's the front page. But before we start, I wanted to teach you a few signs that go along with it. So a few Makaton signs. Are you ready? The first one is boat. Can you do that? Boat. The next one is fishing. Fishing. Okay, can you guess what this one is? Fish. Fish. And then finally, we have whale. Can you all do that? Whale. Fantastic. Right. I wondered whether, as I'm reading the story, you could do the signs when you see those things on the page or you hear the words. I really like this book, in particular the illustrations. You'll see there are some really beautiful pictures. There is one thing that really bothers me about this book, and there's a point at which in the story lots of fishermen come, and it bothers me that they're all men, because women can fish too, and I'm sure lots of women enjoy fishing. So on that page, please will you imagine that it's a mixture of men and women, because I think that's more fair. Right, should we start? Okay, The Unexpected Visitor. There was once a little fisherman. He lived all alone on a rocky island in the middle of a big blue sea. Every morning he took his boat out, cast his fishing net, and waited. He never had to wait very long, though, because the sea was always full of fish, shimmering and glistening beneath the waves. By the end of every day, the little fisherman's buckets overflowed with the fish he had caught. He cooked them all, just in case other fishermen came to visit. But they never did, so most of the fish ended up in the bin. Do you think that's a good thing? That seems quite wasteful to me. And then one morning, when the little fisherman had almost given up hope, he had an unexpected visitor. Can you see who the unexpected visitor is? Do you remember the Makaton sign? Good morning, said a big friendly whale. The little fisherman was so happy. How wonderful to have a visitor, he cried. Would you like to come in? But the whale was too big. I bet you could have guessed that. So he and the little fisherman played outside games instead. The whale loved hide and seek best of all. Can you see the whale trying to conceal themselves behind this island? The two friends played all day long until the little fisherman's tummy started to rumble. Let me take my boat out and get us some fish for dinner, he said. But when he cast his fishing net, he noticed something. Where have all the fish gone? Asked the whale. I don't understand, said the little fisherman. The sea is always full of fish. I catch so many, I have to throw most of them in the bin. Today is different. You took far more fish than you needed. That was greedy, said the whale. And now look, there isn't a single fish left for anyone to eat. All the other fishermen will go hungry. The whale was right. No matter where the little fisherman looked, there was not a single fish to be found. The little fisherman was so sorry. I didn't mean to be greedy, he sobbed. I just wanted there to be enough in case someone came to visit. Don't cry, said the whale. Do you promise that from now on you will only take the fish you need? I do, said the little fisherman. Very well then, said the whale. It dived down under the waves and came swimming back up, lifting the little fisherman's boat right out of the water. Wow! Hold on tight, cried the whale as it carried the boat across the big blue sea, far away from the empty waters to a grassy green island in a sea that was full of fish. "What a wonderful place to live," said the little fisherman. With the help of his friend, he soon built a new house. Then he took his boat out, cast a fishing line, not a net, and caught just enough fish for the two of them. Do you think he might be beginning to learn his lesson here? And because the little fisherman only took what he needed, there was enough left to feed all his new friends too. But he couldn't forget the empty waters he had left behind, and all the other hungry fishermen there who had no fish to catch and nothing to eat. Then he had an idea. "If all the other fishermen promise to take only what they need," he said to the whale, "there will be enough here for them as well." So, with his friend by his side, the little fisherman went back and told his story. And when the other fishermen had promised to take only what they needed and no more, the whale led them all across the big blue sea. And because the fishermen kept their promise, the sea around the grassy green island was soon full of new visitors and new friendships. Wow, can you see all these creatures that are coexisting underneath these waves? And there was always enough fish for everyone to share, shimmering and glistening beneath the waves. Oh, look, on the last page, we can see the fisherman who's doing some painting. Looks like he's been inspired by his new friendship. Thank you so much for listening. I wonder if you could think about what the fisherman learned in this story. Until next time, goodbye, take care.